All right, Jim. Well, 2016, a new calendar year. Is that good for you, man? Or are you kind of hoping to kind of get a fresh start and put some of that rough stretch behind you?
Yeah, just trying to get ahead of steam again and get back to the consistency that I was, fighting with. And it's the fight game. It's very unforgiving, and tiny little mistakes, tiny little things can come back to bite you. And it's kind of what happened in my last fight. So. Just looking to go out and perform like I know that I'm capable of performing.
Yeah. Has it been tough on you at all? I mean, you've been fighting at a top level for so long. I mean, you hadn't had to endure stretches like this. Has it been tough on you at all to kind of search and try to figure out what the hell's happening?
The toughest part has been all the other things. For quite a while, I was just a professional fighter, and that was easy. Now it's like, okay, well, I last April I had my fourth kid, so now you got to, totally outnumbered. Have a business, have a couple other things, I'm doing. So it's important because as a fighter, you can't just say, okay, I'm done fighting and now what? Unfortunately, the sport's not where, some of the other sports are, in that, if you have the kind of career that I've had and the longevity, it should be a little bit easier transition into something else. You have a little bit more time. With MMA, it's not quite like that. So you have to have that time where you're doing a lot of things and you got wearing a lot of hats, and that's where I am right now. And it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to be done fighting next year, but I'm trying to protect my family and stuff like that. So. All the other stuff that comes in, all the added stress. If my hair wasn't short, you'd see all the gray hairs. It's just part of it, though, and I still love fighting, and being in this atmosphere is what I really enjoy.
Yeah. You touched on it right at the end. You said you do still love fighting. I was going to ask. I mean, with all that said, with everything you're balancing, I think you're 22, UFC appearances. I mean, do you still have a passion for this?
Definitely. Like I said, I enjoy it. I love fighting. I love the competition of it. And any opportunity that I can have to do it, I'm going to jump at it. And that's why I've taken some fights on short notice, and why I'm always here. So it's an opportunity for me to come out and test my skills against somebody that has a certain skill set. And, it's never really about who I'm fighting. It's about just trying to bring out the best in me and fight to my capabilities. And I've never been completely satisfied with the way the fight's gone, and I don't think I ever will, which kind of sucks. But that's what I'm searching for, and that's what I'm fighting for is perfection. I know what I'm capable of, and I want to see it inside the cage. So I might stick around for quite a while.
Nice. You just said it's not really about the opponent, but in this situation, Diego Sanchez, a guy that's been around, as long as you, and certainly has a name just like you. Is there at least a little bit of excitement of getting in there with a guy that, number one, is going to bring a fight, and number two, a recognizable name, somebody that's really an established opponent?
It's when I fight somebody, I'm always trying to make them fight my fight, and if I know that if I do that, it's going to be a quick night for me. And you got guys like Diego, where it's he's hard to put away. You know that he's going to keep coming, whether you beat him up for 14 minutes. In that last minute, he's still going to be there to fight. He's still going to try to finish you and knock your head off. So I know what could be in store, and that's exciting. But like I said, I'm looking to go out and completely dominate him and put him away, and be healthy and get another fight in another couple months.